Yeah, hi. What is going on, Emmetts Army? We have such a special video for you today because Emmett is officially, as of like 3.5 months ago, a big brother. We are so excited to share this information with you. Mainly because when someone like myself and Nikki, since the makeup of our genetics shows that we have a 1 in 4 chance now of any kids we have that they'll have a condition known as Krabbe. Emmett has a rare condition in his nervous system called Krabbe, which is a horrible, wretched disease that you should read more about if you want. I'm not going to explain a lot of it in this video because there's way too many other things to cover. But what we did when we found out that we were pregnant, we did some testing in utero. The testing came back negative, fortunately, but we wanted to know early so that we could make plans for a possible treatment that is available. Now, Emmett didn't qualify for that treatment because we didn't know about the condition when he was born. It wasn't until he was symptomatic and lost the majority of his skills that we received the diagnosis. By then it was too late. So the crazy thing about this is that there's only a handful, a half dozen or so of the states currently that screen for Krabbe. So my wife, being the amazing person she is, she took it upon herself to create a bill at the state capital of Oregon to have Krabbe added to the newborn screening program. Emmett, do you want a taste of ice cream? Yes, that was a yes. Check out what we got. Ben & Jerry's. Are they a sponsor?
No, they're not.
That's too bad. Wish they were. We rarely give him things to eat, but so when we do, this is very, 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 very special. He usually opens right up and then he still has a suck reflex. He does a pretty good job swallowing it, as long as it's in very small amounts. The main thing we like to give him are suckers, those little dum-dums that they have like at a bank teller. One more bite, bud. Nice job. Why don't we bring Leo in right now so we can see him?
There it is.
Okay, now I want to put Leo in Emmett's arms. This is where it gets special. Oh, sorry, Emmett. I should have asked you first. So this is what's always so special right here. I think both of the boys like it a lot. Emmett just said yes. I think he likes it. Yeah.
Yes, Emmett said yes to the loud like a lion.
He is very loud, huh, Emmett? This is your first official video. Say hello, world. How are you? Are you being precious right now? What about now? Oh, yes. Today on Emmetts Army. Can you say Emmetts Army?
Emmetts Army.
Today, we're talking about Emmett and how precious I am. I'm gonna just squeeze you so tight. Do you see the drool? Okay. He is so precious. He is such a good kid. So from Emmett's perspective, we'd been talking about having a baby for a long time. I think the journey and the realization of what was happening became a reality for Emmett the day after Leo was born, when Emmett came to visit him in the hospital. This is the first time Emmett's ever held him before. Emmett was still in his wheelchair. He had just arrived, and we just put Leo into his arms, and he did such a good job squeezing him. See how he reaches here in this video? It's really brief and it happens really fast. But that just shows how motivated he is. He rarely moves his arms, but when he does, it's something very special. We just thought it was so special having another kid that was healthy. It was also so special giving Emmett the opportunity to be a big brother, so we were taking just tons of pictures and videos. And then Dr. Paul came in to see him. Dr. Paul is our pediatrician. He's our family pediatrician. We love him so much. We know so many doctors, and at this point I can definitely say he's one of the most awesome doctors in the entire world. You should check out his YouTube channel as well. He's done several videos about Emmett over the years. Then finally we get to bring home Leo, and lay him on the couch in Emmett's arms. Emmett is such a good big brother. It's so special to see. This is the spot where Emmett spends the majority of his days. So when Leo was kind of in his area, in his zone, if you will, it was so special just to be able to see kind of like Emmett's eyes light up and the fact that he like understood like, oh, this is like a part of our family now. This is a new thing that's that we get to do all the time. You can just see how attentive Emmett is when he's holding his little brother. He just pays attention to everything. It's so special.
Do you love your baby brother, Leo? Yes. Does it make you happy? Does it make you happy to hold him? Yes.
Later on then we went to get family pictures taken when Leo was about 1 week old, and this was just another time for us to make some memories with Jackson, Emmett, and Leo. We are so blessed. We are so fortunate. All the brothers love each other so much. It's so much fun to see them interact with each other, especially Jackson. It seems like he's really stepped it up and he's really become a big brother now. He helps out all the time with not only Emmett and his medications and his pump and the suction machine, but now he also helps out by feeding Leo and playing with him all the time. I wonder how rare this actually is that someone like Emmett gets to be a big brother and hold Leo. To help us figure this out, let's FaceTime Uncle Jacob. He's really good with numbers, and maybe he can help us out.
Hey guys. Hey Emmett.
So we're talking about in this video today how rare it is that Emmett, after being a little brother, now gets to be a big brother himself. When I look it up, we already know that Crab A is 1 in 100,000 live births, and that 90% of those, unfortunately, pass away before the age of 2. That leaves then Emmett being 4.5 now. That leaves him in kind of this special 90%, or pardon me, I guess it'd be 10% of that 1 in 100,000. So wouldn't that be like 1 in a million?
Yeah, that would be.
Can you help us out and figure out how rare it is that Emmett, being a little brother, now also gets to be a big brother?
Sure. Let's look up census data. In 2019, there were 7 million families in the U.S. that had 3 or more kids. So similar to your family, right? Yeah, that's about a little over 2% of the population gets to be in that position. That puts it 1 in 47 million.
Yeah. Okay, wow. I guess I don't really even understand how big that number is. What's something that we can compare that to?
I like to put it in the frame of me flipping a coin. So like, how many times would you have to flip a coin and get heads every time in order for the odds to be roughly the same, right? So you are actually more likely to flip a coin and get heads 25 times in a row than Emmett is actually to be in his position.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, right. 25, just flipping every time 25 times in a row.
That's cool. That's something I think everyone can kind of relate to. What's like another thing that we could look up? Becoming a professional athlete or something like that.
Sure. So it looks like if you are in high school, your odds of going pro as an athlete are 0.3%. So that's actually way more likely than I was expecting, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not that rare. What can you add like another statistic to it? Like, I don't know, being struck by lightning and being a professional athlete or something?
Right. Okay, yeah. Okay, so I found a different one, but this is hilarious. I have no idea if this is accurate, but it looks like a pretty reputable source. So apparently your odds of being injured by a toilet is 1 in 10,000. I don't know.
I've never met anyone, or maybe no one's talking about it. I've never met anyone injured by a toilet before.
Right.
Yeah. So can you combine that with becoming a professional athlete?
You basically multiply those together and you get, so your odds of being a professional athlete, of going pro and being injured by a toilet in your lifetime is 1 in 3.3 million.
Okay. So that's closer. I wonder if there's any professional athletes out there that might want to comment here on the video that have been injured by a toilet. I really appreciate your time, Jacob. All right, I'll talk to you later.
See ya.
Wow, 1 in 47 million. That is very special. So for this montage that I'm going to put together for you, I want to make sure that we have just the right, very special music picked out for it. So let's FaceTime Uncle Ryan to figure out if he has some music that he can give to us.
Joe, what's up, man? Are you calling me right now with Emmett?
Yeah, I'm doing an Emmetts Army video. Say hi to everyone.
Hi, everyone. My name's Ryan. I'm Uncle Ryan to Emmett, which is a pretty awesome privilege. And Joe and I, we go way back. I married your sister too.
That's how you're
That's how I got to be the uncle part. Got it. That's right.
Since you're a musician and you've written so many songs, I wanted to know if you could send me something that I could use in the video for a little montage that I'm going to end the video with right now.
Well, gosh, there's this song, I wrote a long time ago. And it's almost got this kind of lullaby feel to it. It's actually called Dream. And it was more about a dream, but it has just this feeling of kind of drifting off to sleep. In fact, I remember singing it at Happy Home for the Handicap when I was there in India a long time ago, not long after we recorded it. But
can you actually play some of that for Emmett right now before we go, and then I'll put it in the video.
Yeah, totally. I happen to have my guitar right here. Let's do it.
Awesome.
I wake up confused, not knowing where I've been, and I know that I'm alone again. I think back to last night when you were holding me so tight. I close my eyes and drift off to nowhere. Soon I know you'll be there, and our eyes will meet across a crowded room. I'll be dreaming of you. Turn off the lights and close the doors. I don't want to be here anymore. I'm falling. I close my eyes and drift off to nowhere. Soon I know you'll be there, and our eyes will meet. It's not reality, 'cause I'll be dreaming of you.
You gonna give him a kiss?
Wow, Emmett.
Good job, honey.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that was so nice.
That was a big kiss.
That was so nice.